Well, hey everyone, here's our final video for the 25-26 Menards trains videos that we've been doing. As you can see, they've brought in a lot of their outdoor stuff, pool stuff. And most people think the trains are gone and put in storage, but it really isn't. Look for these stairs right here. Every Menards that we've been to has them. Usually there's a couple of sets of them. Take them upstairs. There's also an elevator that gets up here if you're not good with stairs, and we'll show you that in a second. Right up here at the top is a lot of the seasonal things that they have. And this is not off limits. You can come up here and anything you want to get, you can come by. So as you can see, right here is where they've put all of the train stuff from this most recent season. What was left over anyway. I'm not sure if it's all of it, or if they've moved some to other stores. It seems like it's a little low in volume versus what was on the shelves down there, but I could be wrong. It could be stacked back behind. Now, as you can see, they still have stuff on sale, and they will do that. They'll keep stuff going on sale all season, all the rest of this year until the next season starts. So it's worth going. If you go to Menards, it's worth heading up into this area to check this out and see if there's a sale going on something you've been looking at. So they just stack everything up back here. And as you can see, this is all the stuff that we had out that we've shown on our videos. I don't think they've added anything to it. They just brought up the current inventory. Now, I'm not sure, excuse me, how it works when they get close to the new season, if they stage everything up here with the new boxes of stuff coming in. So you might actually even be able to, we'll keep track and we'll let you know if there is. You might be able to actually buy stuff before it gets down into the main area. So we'll just kind of see how it goes. About probably November, we will go ahead and come up here and check it out. Well, we'll start checking it out from October on to see if we see anything new coming in. And if we do, we'll go ahead and preview it for you so you'll know what's coming for the season. But if not, at least it'll answer the question if this is where they stage it all. So watch for those videos coming soon before the new season starts, and we'll let you know if there's anything. But as you can see, they keep a lot of it here. I always thought they just sent it all back to... they've got big storage areas and distribution points around the area here, so... I always thought they just shipped everything back there. I didn't realize they kept it in the store and they just put it up here. So it's a good idea because, you get enough train enthusiasts that like these things, but, may not have the funds at Christmas time. You'll have it, maybe a little later in the year, and you can come check it out and pick up stuff that you've missed. So you can see right here, it's got all the major ones with that top row up there that we just showed, had all the big ones that they introduced this year. And then there's a lot of the cars and a lot of the smaller buildings. The double pack flat cars with the trailers on them. A lot of this stuff came out right at the end of the season too. So again, it's kind of nice that it's back here in case you didn't get it with, like I said, Christmas expenses. And what's nice, they've kept all the track here, which apparently people have said is an excellent price for 3-rail. I don't do O scale, so I wouldn't be able to tell you, but it seems pretty cheap per section to me. And everything is identified, like you can see on the price tags. And they have both scales up here. They have the O and the HO. The only thing is they don't have plugs, so you won't see anything animated. I don't know if you could actually ask to plug it in to see if the stuff works, but they have a great return policy. If it doesn't, you can come back and exchange it for another one until you get one that does. But pretty much, other than the ones that sat, just the display ones that just sat, and these are not the display ones, that just sat and were on the entire season, almost all of these should be just perfectly fine. Neat little hobby shop. Then actually they've got some here that they just brought back in stock. They were out of stock for a long time. They sold at the beginning of the season. So if you missed out, it might be worth checking if there's something you missed and they were already gone, because this one right here, this one, the other UFO, both were not available anymore after I guess it's probably close to the 1st of December. And then they got them in right at the end of the season, and so they're here. Well, we've gone over most of these with you. If you've watched any of our other videos, and if you didn't, most of the stuff is lighted, and some has animation. So that's why you'll see all these little stickers on the boxes talking about what's in it as far as lighting and animation goes. So even if you may not be able to plug it in, it'll tell you what it'll do. And people said this is really one of the best values for the dollar, especially for O. That it's just a really, really good deal. Now, most of this, just so you know, is laser cut wood that has finishes put on the surfaces. So that was kind of a surprise. I always thought it was just the plastic, but it's not. It's actually laser cut. It's really good, sturdy stuff. And I've bought, I think, about 3 or 4 of them total, and I really didn't see any flaws or anything that made it an issue. I added a little extra weathering to some of mine, along with I'm going to be doing some modifications to take some of the O's that they didn't have in, or the HOs they didn't have an in, because they don't have any in at all, and I model in, so I'm gonna make the doors a little smaller. The building itself is a great size for in. I just need to make the doors a little bit smaller. So just a few modifications. You can make these just about any scale you want. This one was sold out almost immediately at the beginning of the season, and now they've got them back here. And the tank actually moves back and forth, and a lot of the stuff moves on the spaceship. This is kind of a really nice background building, a set of 3, Main Street. And they have most of everything, same buildings, both in O and HO. And then a lot of the cars, you can see the auto racks there. They got some container cars. Got a lot of fantasy paint scheme stuff too, which is kind of cool. But there's one of the empty well cars, and they have ones with the containers in them. Yeah, I like that. I mean, they never had that. But it actually has flashing lights on the car. Now, here's the cat stuff. It's all up here as well, which is great. Because this way you don't have to wait for Christmas to come get some if you're wanting to do you're modeling a construction zone or something. They're all up here. And this is C-187, so this is all HO. And I've got some vehicles in the O. I'm going to show you down here in just a minute. Maybe you got the sets still. You'll be able to see they keep the Halloween stuff here too. So it shows that they've kept it up because that's been here for, when we filmed this, it had been here for almost 5 months up here. So that kind of proves they're not going to be moving it and taking it away. They're just going to keep it here all season. And these sets have been going on sale fairly good. So it might be worth checking those out if you've been wanting to get one of these sets. So down here is the Halloween, and you can see they've got a lot of the stuff on sale. So I imagine they're going to do the same thing with the trains from time to time. Well, anyway, that's where it is. It's on the upper level of this area. If you have a problem, just ask one of them. And like I said, you can come up here because they've usually put furniture and things up here that you can come by. There's appliances on the other side of the bridge. So... And here's where the elevator is. We're just going to go use the stairs, but this will take care of it if you can't do it. So anyway, we hope you've enjoyed this little showing of where everything is at. So even though it's not out in the store, you can still get it. And we hope you've enjoyed the video. We'll see you with the new ones this year. Thanks for watching.